An international juggernaut over 300 meters in length docked at our shores for the first time on Monday, 29th July. The state-of-the-art cruise ship Disney Fantasy made her inaugural port call, bringing a wave of vacationing families to St. Lucia. The cruise ship boasts over 2,000 cabins for staff and more than 4,000 guest cabins. Governmental agencies and related organizations, including the Ministry of Tourism, the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, SLASPA, and St. Lucia Cruise Port, GPH, eagerly welcomed Captain Demir and his crew to our island. Tourism Officer Samantha Charles thanked the captain and crew by offering a token of gratitude for adding St. Lucia to the cruise line's itinerary.
It is my pleasure to welcome Disney Fantasy to beautiful St. Lucia. You could not have chosen a more attractive, more touristic, more product-intensive destination to visit today. We have been experiencing some bouts of rain over the past few weeks. However, I think the Lord has reserved today for you, as we have sunny skies and a beautiful day for your guests to experience our tropical island. The cruise sector is very important to us in St. Lucia. A large percentage of our locals depend heavily on the revenue generated through the purchase of tours, products, and the like. So we are happy to welcome yet another vessel on its maiden voyage, and we will do everything in our power with the support of our other stakeholders to ensure that today, as well as your future visits, is one that you will never forget.
General Manager for the St. Lucia Cruise Port, GPH, Lancelot Arnold, outlined the significance of the occasion, as this is the first inaugural port call for the company, now handling cruise operations.
Since taking over the cruise operations from SLASPA of Port Castries and Port Vieux-Fort in the 1st of May, you guys are our first inaugural call in this operation. So it's a special day for us as well, and we welcome you, especially given one of the larger Disney vessels, at this time. Really happy with the numbers that you've indicated in terms of the passenger arrivals and also those taken on tour. Unfortunately, we've not yet started our capital improvement projects at the Port of Castries, so you see it as it is currently. But hopefully by the time you do come around, in fact, in future sailings, I can assure you that you will see an improved product as we invest in improving the waterfront for not only the vessel itself, both in operations for the vessel, but also for the passengers. As the agent identified, persons looking to walk around, we'll then ensure we put in a nice boardwalk so persons can come and enjoy the beautiful water port that we have at this point.
Communications and Public Relations Officer for SLASPA, Gina McPhee, emphasized the significance of a giant such as Disney to call into our ports.
I don't know if everybody had that inner child just awakened in them when you walked upon this vessel. I have always wanted to go to Disney World. So when that invitation came to go on board Disney Fantasy, I realized that my reality would now come, that I would walk in this vessel. The only thing that was missing was to hear Snow White singing through this little place there. That was the only thing missing for me. But then I looked at your walls and I said this reminded me of Mulan. So every childhood story, I know I was correct with the Mulan, I told them that. But I'm so excited to be representing the over 450 employees that we have at the St. Lucia and Seaports Authority. At SLASPA, we ensure the safe arrival of anything that comes into St. Lucia. So I know for sure that our port officers, the pilots, they were excited to bring you into this beautiful island. And I hope your experience coming in, Captain, was one that was memorable, and that you were able to take back something with you when you leave St. Lucia.
With the warm reception received by the crew and guests of the Disney Fantasy, it is hoped that St. Lucians can anticipate more visits from international scale vessels in the future. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offer reporting.